With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Delgado. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
At the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And able to get this to the 31. The numbers for him from a week ago, 17 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on it, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
46-yard line.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 71 yards.
And he's able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Up the middle they go. Roach. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Now it's Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's 2nd in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They go play action here on 1st down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Does the big boy have the juice? Now he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bills 7.
And And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Breaks a tackle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's stopped immediately there. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now it's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. To throw is Wilson.
That is caught. And he will have the Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Collins.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
This time Wilson will throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Now Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14. A good pickup there, a 22.
22 yards. First down, Chiefs.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kicker on.
He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Shifts by him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Bills are back within a score. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Bills 14.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the left side, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Now a handoff up the middle. Roach. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
First down. 24
now Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Roach. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. I think this is a free play for Wilson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Bishop. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And that's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bills have got it back to within a score.
In the 2nd quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. There's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 5. First down, Chiefs.
Now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Collins. He's got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10.
Second down and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Number 14, incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
This time they stay on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Bills.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts
First and 10 at the 41
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now we're at the 41, second and 9.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 42.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Austin. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a second and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Austin is there and brings in another one. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now second and 3. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The Titans at home to take on the Pittsburgh
already started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
At the 32-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
First down, Kansas City.
They'll run on first down. Roach. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 2nd and 16, Wilson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Delgado. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. On first down, it's Delgado.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills have broken the tie.
For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. A beautiful fake.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. KC's offense ready to take over. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Throwing is Wilson. For Killer here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run on first down. Roach. And he will maybe get back to to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
A gain of 14.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
There's Wilson to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. To throw again is Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, the whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Roach.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. 72 yards. For him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The slot man in motion right. Right back to him on 1st down. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. 2nd down.
15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Here's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Collins.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
At the 2-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 7.
Now Wilson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 31.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw.
Quick completion here to Johnson.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Castro.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 45-yard line.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On first. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover.
And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And at this stage, in the fourth, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Wilson.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also fourth down.
It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's second down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of
Here's Wilson.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This Buffalo crowd letting him have it. 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Offside. Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Up the middle they go. Roach. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the book. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Wilson to throw. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
One of my favorite expressions is that fortune favors the bold. This seems foolhardy, though.
Oh, it seems very foolhardy. All you had to do was kick the PAT, extend the game.
Yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of sense there, did it? I mean, I just don't get that at all because the risk-reward, it just wasn't there.
touching offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Bills, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.